sorry.
Safest option, honestly. I'm with
That's
you.
the English horror speaking to me.
If I really listen into it and play it backwards, we can hear what they're saying. Okay. Welcome back. We are here again playing the second part of our one-shot, A Race to Journey's End. If you want introductions, you can go back to episode 1, which you should do anyway if you haven't seen it. So,
Or you will be so lost.
you will be so
We
lost.
did so much.
We accomplished a whole lot.
You were running down the harbor, and you approach a series of boats at this end of the harbor. At this end of the harbor, you notice that the area is sort of a bit more dingy. The piers themselves are a bit more crass. Everything is just of lower quality overall, and the smell constantly being wafted in from the sea is here for some reason a bit more pungent. Just enough that you sort of feel yourself wrinkle your nose and like, yeah, that's not too good. But anyway, these boats that our dear Feathers scouted out, you know what? You scouted them out while you were on top of those barrels and such. I did not give you your nat 20 worth of local perception. So as you guys run down, let's make an exception here and drag that nat 20 out. You hear from a lot of people that you pass, and you notice on a lot of them as well that they're scared. But there's something in their eyes, a glint of greed, pushing them onwards, towards the horizon, towards their fates, perhaps. That very feeling, as soon as you have noticed it, emanates all throughout the harbor. Everyone is expressing it in some way or another. A slight bit of fear, but that greed, though. There's definitely a grand prize to be had. You just need to reach it using one of these boats. So, you will have the pick, I suppose, of 3 boats, which look like ripe fruit, ready for the taking, ready for an addition to... A what? Oh, ripe fruit, oh my god, okay. Ready for the addition of 4 more sailors.
Ooh, you learned a new word!
Oh, shut up. Yes.
So proud.
The 3 boats are as follows. The first one is a minor, sloop. Yes, a minor sloop. With a crew of children. Most of them are not teenagers, but a few of them are. All of them in uniforms. They are sort of lightly dressed, wearing shorts and almost basker, beret-looking hats, and they have bands across their chests. All of them looking very formal, very prepared almost. But
Are these Boy Scouts?
please. But with big smiles on their faces, ready to take on the world along with their leader, single dad in about his 40s. He has something of a, let's say a belly, right? You know what I'm talking about. He has a bald spot on the top of his head and a pretty little goatee.
What betrays him as a single dad?
Yeah, that guy
Just by
looks
looking
single.
at him.
Just the look, the whole like vibe, him walking down the
I would
stairs
go.
from the helm, just looking about like, okay, children, no, please, if you could, no, don't pull that. Yeah. Anyway, has anyone seen Thomas, my boy? Yeah. Okay, Timmy, please don't run on the boat. Timmy, could you just not do that? And he's just trying to control the entire boat. Most of the children are doing a proper job, but a few of them are just menaces.
They are easy to toss. If we want that ship, it's gonna be fun.
That's boat number 1. Boat number 2 will be the second one. And also be, let's say, a boat full of ruffian-looking types. You have seen them before. They're all over the cove. On every ship, in every house, all over. We're talking the sort of young up to middle-aged but not older gentlemen with a few body parts missing, large or small, with that 7-mile stare in their eyes every time they stop to just think for a moment before they continue on with their wretched lives.
Same!
And sort of lightly clothed as is appropriate for their line of work. The ship itself is of a larger, yacht in Swedish. It's not a, no, it's not a yacht. A yacht. Yacht? Like the one the rich people go on. Yacht. I think that's a thing in medieval boating, whatever.
Sure.
Nautical. It's a yacht. It's a two storied is the wrong phrase.
Decks.
Two decked, three-masted yacht with a bustling crew of people, none of which are talking very much. They're yelling at each other sometimes to communicate whatever they're doing, but not a lot of talking. And you get the suspicion that something might be amiss on board of this ship, and that is speaking entirely out of your passive insight, which I know is a thing digitally on your character sheets, but I don't think it's on paper.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
It is.
so that's entirely based on your passive insight, provided that none of you have a passive insight below 9.
No.
Okay, that's the second boat. As for the freaking third boat, you have a crew of lizard people, all of which are going on a longship. Yes, there is a single sail on this Viking-esque longship, but a bunch of oars and not a whole lot of space to spare. But not a single one of these lizard people. Oh, what's the word for it? A dragonborn, right? There's another one. Is it kobold?
Those, yeah, kobolds are another.
Let's say dragonborns. This ship of dragonborns is in a fantastic state of merriment and cheering, and they're all very opportunistic about this opportunity to earn a lot of money. And their captain is at the far end of the boat, beside a large drum, just leaning over, talking to one of his men. Blah, 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 blah. They don't have lips, do they? They look more like dinosaurs, just talking with their entire head at one time. I can't remember. But anyway, he's like a puppet, like talking to his crewmen and just having a good time. All of the Dragonborn are, as they are waiting for whatever is about to happen to start, not doing much proper work on the boat itself. These are the 3 ships you have before you that look ripe for the taking, and you may do what you will from here.
Wow. Something called poll results says 2.
What did you say?
It doesn't mean anything. Do you know what that might mean? Poll results says 2.
I mean, the ship number 2, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean they seem like a fine group, I guess. I mean, I don't want to be with the children.
I prefer the Dragonborn.
Yeah, those look really cool.
I like their scales.
Yeah, and someone said something about a kraken, so maybe we need like proper fighters, and Dragonborns can like breathe fire and stuff, right?
Well, not necessarily fire.
Oh,
They can breathe depending on the color.
huh.
You're very knowledgeable. But how do we know that they'll help us?
I mean, we could like prioritize talking to one ship, and if they don't want us, we can go to the next. Should we try with the like ship 2 first, and then go to the lizard people?
Yeah, I don't know how this works. I just spotted a ship that seemed like these guys will be able to like give us the ship. I guess the Boy Scouts aren't supposed to be there. It's like child labor or something.
Yeah, I mean,
But
like,
but sure,
yes,
we can ask
I know.
them.
No, you hear them. They don't want the children both. Like, yeah, no. that boat number 1, it's screams trouble. Yeah,
Yeah.
But
and my patron
3.
really don't like it. Yeah.
What does he say about the third boat? Your patron.
They say nothing.
That's a good sign.
There's something about a pole, and something about soup and scribes, but I don't see any scribes around here.
Soup. We can make soup.
Well, scribes.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. It's insane.
Sounds
It's
like a
maddening.
I like the lizard people. They remind me of nature. So let's go there.
Well, I'm fine with either way.
The second, the big boat looks like it's sturdier than the small boat. I don't know much about boats, but I mean, the bigger the better.
Is boat number 3 the biggest?
No.
Among the 3 boats, the sloop and the longship are about the same size, only differently shaped, and about the same size of crew as well. Although the second boat is more of a proper boat, the yacht then, with the mostly human crew. Although there is that sneaking suspicion that something is amiss with them only talking orders to each other and not talking about anything else.
Is it a magical yacht?
Arcana check, please.
Can I help with that?
Oh, maybe.
He already
I would
rolled,
like to,
so...
I would like to assist her, maybe.
No, I want to help him.
Yeah, you.
So we could like look it together. Like
Yeah, but he already rolled those.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah,
that
it's
that
very
moment
low.
passed.
It's like, I don't know,
Yeah.
7.
So Jeremiah got a 7, and looking through your knowledge and trying to remember whatever it might be that is hinting, glinting in the back of your head there, you're trying to connect this feeling of awareness between the boat and something else. You feel like there should be a connection, maybe, but nothing really that you feel too confident in.
I thought almost were magical.
You know what? Yeah,
they
let's
won't
go
by
for
themselves, right?
Let's go for the lizard people.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I have nothing against. I know.
All right.
Tell them it's a democracy in this group. It's you patron.
Yeah, we have our own poll.
Yeah.
Tell them that.
Yeah, don't worry. They know.
Very well. You approach the longship. It is the one set the furthest up towards the very cliff that makes out the cove. The ship itself looks to be made out of ash. It has somewhat of a darker color and is treated in a way that it looks very slick on the outside and very clean on the inside. Almost that new boat look, but not that new boat smell, if you could even smell it over that waft coming in from the sea. And the sail is reeled up, I suppose. You can't really see what's on it, but you can see that there is some sort of emblem.
So guys, can we be here, guys? Can we be with you guys? Is this fine? Are we allowed here?
Oh, sorry, you're talking to the Dragonborn.
Yeah,
Right.
Are we allowed here?
Are you talking to any old Dragonborn or just...
You know, whatever looks to be like the captain or like
Yes.
the leader.
Yes. There is at the back of the boat, by the rudder, a large construction of wood, prettily inscribed with all sorts of Dragonborn-esque emblems and fairy tale figures. A Dragonborn leaning over a large drum, talking to his sea lizards. Sea lizards.
Sea leaders.
What's the
Lizard.
sea lizards? Lizards.
Lizards.
Crewmen. Talking to his crewmen
Crewmen.
or crewwomen. It's a bit hard with Dragonborn. Anyway, talking to them. As you approach, however, let's say he's facing away from you. You approach. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there.
No, I'm pretty stealthy usually. Hello, Jeremiah Jigs the name. What's your name?
Nice to meet you, Jeremiah. I'm Torik Kokora.
Torik Kokora. That's a
Yeah, and
great
I'm the
name.
captain of this splendid vessel right here.
Oh, yeah, that's a splendid vessel. It is. You guys, you're traveling. You're trying to understand, right? You're participating in the race, right?
The race to Yes, we are. Yeah.
We want to get in on that action.
Okay. Okay.
We
Are you a
very
Dragonborn?
capable.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you a Dragonborn in disguise?
Well, why?
No,
Do I
it's
need
just.
to be?
No, sorry. It's just we're trying to run with a crew of pure ethnic sort of. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Oh, wait a second. So he's gonna go and behind like a corner. He's gonna disguise himself as a Dragonborn because I have a disguise kit. So I will try to like fervently make up myself, put on some.
While he's doing the makeup,
Sure. Go ahead.
I cast suggestions. We are exactly not the Dragonborn you're looking for.
What? You're exactly the ones. Or
we're exactly not the Dragonborns he's looking for.
right. Do you want to roll for that, or is that a cantrip? Or like, how does that work?
Spell, right?
Yeah, it's a spell.
Right.
casting
Go for it.
suggestion. So he needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. Can I borrow a dice real quick?
You want to die?
That's a dice, all right.
Damn shit dick.
Okay. He failed the check.
Yeah,
For
15 to beat.
15. Yes. Yeah, he failed it. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
exactly
What was it you were trying to do there?
I just said to him that we are not the Dragonborns he's exactly looking for.
Right. He looks a bit confused for a moment, but you can see sort of starriness and a glimpse of forgetfulness in his eyes, that he looks a bit confused for just a moment. But before he is able to speak to you, Jeremiah pops out with
like a cloak and a makeshift like mask here that looks like kind of good.
Sure.
but it's like some kind of, I don't know, uncannily looks like a Dragonborn for some reason.
Right.
If you squint, and like tilt
If you
your
squint
head.
and tilt your head,
Yeah.
I
Dragonborn.
I can see it.
he's Dragonborn.
I want to emphasize, by the way, I just realized that I said ethnic purity or whatever. These guys are not Nazis or anything. I just forgot about the concept of race. Like, they wanted to do a race-specific crew. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Let's say
Anyway,
origin specific.
did you want to
That's
do
fair
a
enough.
deception check?
I can do deception, and because I have the actor seat,
jeez.
I roll with advantage in this case.
I will
where
place
imperson-
my-
Oh, okay,
I will
sorry, I
place
thought it
my
was
hand
something else.
on Jeremiah's shoulder, and you will feel like a cold trickle down your neck, and I will cast guidance.
Thank you for that.
Oh, guidance! Okay, sure. Roll for it. Don't
Alright.
tell me yet. I'll figure out the DC.
Okay.
You had a suit on, right?
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
doing this,
with
guys.
the mask and... yes, go ahead.
27.
Let's go!
Okay.
You could have told me it was over 20. Okay.
You wanted to do your
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. You want to set the
I-
DC?
Yeah. Fuck you, DC.
Okay, so you're saying what? As this Torek Kokora is looking at you, you're, what did you say?
Your eyes were perceptive. I am indeed a dragonborn. I am Jeremiah Jiggs. Not just the Jeremiah Jiggs you thought I was.
Right,
Here
yeah,
to serve.
right.
Torek.
Sorry, something came up. You're not really the Dragonborns we're looking for specifically.
Shit.
I can see that you very much are a Dragonborn. Yeah, I love your scales, by the way. They glimmer so nicely. No, but sorry, we're not really looking for any more Dragonborns. I don't know about the rest of your friends, are you?
These
Or
are my crew, yes.
oh,
I
are
was
they
looking for
able?
a ship.
Right, and you're
How
able
much to take it out of your hands?
the entire ship.
Yes.
I want them here.
We don't know.
With you as a crew.
Oh, you want to hire the ship? Oh, of course.
Yes.
Right. That would be for free, actually, if you're doing the race, because we're doing the race and we want to do the race, so we're not looking for any other work currently.
Perfect.
As long as you don't want to work in the crew, because again, we're not looking for any specific Dragonborns right now. Sorry about that. But for the rest of you, I mean, if you're able-bodied, we don't want any more Dragonborns. Like, I can see none of you have scales. I love the flowers, by the way. They really mix in great with
Thank
your eyes.
you. I love your scales. Can I touch them?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
That's
hey,
so
feel that,
cool.
feel that, and he starts flexing his lower arm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never mind that. And he's gonna go back. Turn back into it.
Okay, Jeremiah turns back.
We
Sure.
have to stay in costume for the rest of the adventure.
Yes.
Apparently I did it because he cast suggestion that I was not the dragonborn he was looking for.
Yes.
So total waste.
But now we know the power of your skills.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, you approach again. I'm sorry, there's a new face. Oh, sorry, didn't we meet just...
We didn't meet just recently, yeah.
Oh,
I was just
right,
up
right,
for I've just popped up.
Of course. And these... are you all
Yeah.
a package deal sort of thing?
Yes.
We are.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't naturally take any passengers whatsoever, but during the race there will be some elements that are, you know, a bit lethal and everything, so...
We got that covered.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what?
I'll take out my hammer.
That's very much what we wanted to hear.
Yeah.
I love the hammer, by the way. That's amazing. I think there's... I have a man over here whose his scales are just... You know what? We'll take that later. Get on board. Come on, get on board. Get on here.
Oh,
and the rest
yeah,
of the
let's
crew,
go.
the rest of the crew immediately starts hollering and like, "Woo! Come on, you people, let's go!" And the merriment continues. How many of you are male?
I mean,
Okay.
I don't like the sound of that.
are these gay dragonborn?
Could you really quick just give me a... is there such a thing as a charisma saving throw?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Okay, roll for it, please.
Oh no.
9.
Let me
9,
just
right.
go to my saving
And I'm
throw.
proficient in it.
I think you went low on this, honestly.
15.
15. Okay, so Maltham, you can consider yourself seduced.
Just so you know, I am immune against charm.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh no, wait, no, sorry, I have
No, it's a charm
advantage.
effect.
Sorry, I have
It's a charm
advantage.
effect,
I have advantage.
Me too, I also have advantage
Yeah.
because we have them.
All right.
17.
10.
Okay. But you were immune to getting charmed, or?
No, it's advantage only. I'm
Okay,
immune to
yeah,
magical
you can
sleep.
consider yourself charmed, even. By not only one, not only two, but most of the crew immediately sets upon you. And are you a scaly by any chance? No? Okay.
No.
No, just wondering. So
Just
you guys...
tentacly.
Yeah.
I don't like
Let's
the
drop
sound
that
of
real quick. You're on the boat now. Here you are, among a lot of Dragonborns, clothed in a lot of leather, come to think of it. But yeah, they are a really nice crew and really like you guys. Really like you guys. Yeah, this will be fun. So, you have your crew, you have your ship. What do you do now? Oh, actually, what's that? Somebody's calling out. And most of the harbor goes quiet to the sound of a bell. Ding, 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 ding. And it all falls quiet except the waves and the creaking of boats. And occasionally that foul wind blowing in from the sea, ripping over the walls all around you. Atop that towered raft I was talking about before, the one with all the people signing stuff with quills and papers, it has been let loose and let into the harbor of the cove. And atop it stands a few people at the very top of this towering raft, below which are masses and masses of sturdy boys looking for trouble and sort of lifeguarding-esque fellas, and a few below them with bows looking at the skies, waiting for someone to freaking make their day. Yeah, one of them, a tall gentleman. Let me get my reference picture right up. A tall gentleman, and wide as well. A mountain of a man stands above the rest of them, dressed in. How would I say that? Dressed very lavishly.
Bikini.
The entire cove is not just one gay club. It's
It's
just
guys.
it's just. Oh, by the way, the boat I forgot to tell you. It's the Live Dante.
Live
Oh,
Dante.
the Live Dante.
Yeah.
We should have checked the name, guys.
I mean, I wish I was a dude right now.
I'm so sorry.
You're a druid. You can shapeshift into any animal, right?
Don't remind her. Don't remind her.
I
Yeah.
am very pleased with my situation.
The Live Dante. Anyway, this mountain of a man dressed in fine, lavish robes, stands above the rest, one hand behind his back, one hand wafting a chalice before his potato-looking nose, taking in the smells of what is most likely a very expensive beverage. He is covered in a cloak, green and golden, with some fur clad around his neck, otherwise just gold and jewels everywhere. Very lavish once again. And he has the skin and hairstyle of somebody from a southern land, let's say. You notice that he is most likely a spice trader, somebody who's made good money being a spice trader. As he stands there looking upon the cove in its entirety with a very smug face. We are about to begin the race to Journey's End. And with that, life comes back to the cove with a wave of cheering. Yeah, let's go. Journey to the... Sorry. Yeah, and it all dies down as he continues. Yes. All of those crews who sign up for the race may lay out, is that a term in English? May cast off and prepare thyself to get on with it. And the rest of the cove cheers again. Woo, let's go! A slight change in the plans of this year's race, however, which I am sure most of you are aware of already. The prize money is doubled for this year, 10,000 gold coins to the winning crew of the race. And we can thank our new patrons for that. That would be the Guild of...
The pirates?
Oh, fuck! We are down Shit Creek, guys. Shit, we're on the Live Dante with Gay Dragonborn and the Guild of Fuck. This is gonna be...
Henceforth referred to as the Guild.
I'm starting to think that the Journey's End is something completely different, you guys.
I'm right where I want to be.
This is going so
You're
Good.
doing great.
Oh my god.
Anyhow,
Eldritch horror.
anyway, the man continues. Our new patrons, the guild, of course, whom shall be arriving soon enough to spectate the race. And thusly, for once, we would like you all to adhere to our one and only rule, which is... And like, no one says a thing. Right.
There are no rules?
No, there is one rule, yes, which we all know as the one rule of no
Eating before going into the water.
eating before go. Who said that? You there. Good
No, she didn't.
guess, but not right. No killing. And immediately the entire cove is like, boo! This freaking sucks. We're never gonna win now. You hear from the scout boat, that one with all the children. And he continues on.
Murderous Boy Scouts.
The guild will have eyes upon the race at all times, and not adhering to the no-killing rule will terminate your entire crew, and you shall not be receiving any further clues during the race.
Ooh, there are clues.
And he sort of takes a deep breath and looks like he's about to continue, but just doesn't. And he stands there for a bit whilst the rest of the cove is just waiting for him to do something, and he's like... Let's go! And immediately you see a bunch of crews, a bunch of ships springing into action, and it's chaos all over. However, the live Dante is a rowing vessel, at least when it's laid to shore or laid to dock. So I don't know what the name is for it. At shore, at whatever. So the live Dante is one of those ships that goes like an arrow straight out of the cove immediately. They don't have to fuss about with all their sails and fancy machinations, because our strong lizard boys can sure row for their lives. That's for damn sure. And they keep flexing. You know 300? The movie 300?
I've heard shit
Yeah,
about it.
let's say that all the Dragonborns are basically dressed like those guys.
This is Dante.
Damn.
YMCA.
And you guys are doing the YMCA dance as you leave the cove and straight into the open ocean.
Young Dragonborn Association.
True.
And the race is on! Before you have a chance to realize what is going on, before you have a chance to sort of grasp the entire situation, you are not really put to work, but set aside at the front of the ship where there is enough space for it, just looking at the sweat running down the Dragonborns as they work their way out into the water long before any of the other ships have a chance to do so. Yes, you have something of a head start. Good choice on boat, you guys. It takes a bit before they are far enough out for the winds to pick up and the sail to go down. The sail has a picture of a red rose on it, and a white background with a golden ring just
Pretty.
about the rose. Yes, it's very clean, very nice, very, let's say, dainty. Yes, and it catches the wind immediately, and you're almost taken aback. Oh, wait, you're sitting backwards, so taken affront to how the ship picks up speed and goes on. And a lot of the, I keep saying kobolds, a lot of the Dragonborns on board get their oars in and they start doing high fives and freaking chest bumps and just flexing and like, yeah, let's go.
These guys are very physical.
Yeah. But it's very...
Elton is in on it. He's charmed.
Me too, but I'm not
Oh, yeah.
charmed. I'm just.
You can see the pain in his eyes.
A few of them come up to you and like, hey, Melvin! And they freaking high-five you and slap your butt and all this stuff. But they're not properly, I mean, they're not gay, right? They're not gay. It's not a gay thing. They're all just very good friends. Like, very good friends. And they keep on doing stuff, you know, like punching each other in the chest. Like, good work, man! You really killed it out there. And yeah, it's a
killing
brother.
is against the rules, dude.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. This is a fraternity
Just
now.
bomb!
Oh, bro.
Dragonborn front boat.
I like it
It's
here.
a fresh dragonborn boat.
Yeah, and they keep doing this. And you have the opportunity to go back into the back of the boat by the rudder, where the captain is set.
I'm gonna go to sail.
The sail is set on a single mast, and there is a rope on the back where a dragonborn is sort of hankering himself up to the lowly crow's nest up there, but that's about it. Now you know all about the mast and the sail. It's very bare bones.
Yeah, that's what I'm working for. Can I reach any part of the fabric of the sail?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
gonna-
you have to duck under it when you go past.
Oh, even better. I will take out a little pencil I have, ink pen, and I will draw a 6-pointed snowflake in the corner and be like, I got this, Ariel.
Are you just graffitiing the boat, or?
Maybe?
It's okay. Sorry for the metagaming, by the way, but does anybody approach the captain?
I mean, was he good looking?
I mean, he's certainly the most good-looking dragonborn there is on the
I'm
ship.
sure.
Shit,
I
I
mean,
would have gone for him if I were gay.
Chanterelle will for sure go.
I feel like I've created a gay vibe here that is
Yeah.
kind of fun, but at the same time, very much not what I was going for. But you know what? Let's just roll with it. Let's do this.
But
You made
Chanterelle
your
is
bed.
oblivious to
Sure,
this gay
sure,
vibe.
you weren't going for it.
She has all the aim of getting a dragonborn, even though they might all be gay. She has
Getting a dragonborn.
Yes, getting a dragonborn.
Don't like the implication.
Like scoring, scoring a dragonborn.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, they might be
Bingo
bi.
card.
There is no score system in the race, though. I don't know if I said that, but like, what?
I mean, you can look up his stats
That's true.
at least.
I feel like this is a sex thing. Is it a sex thing or is
Yeah.
it? Oh. Well, come on, man. Just okay. You approach the captain, and yes, he is handsome for being a dragonborn. Most certainly, most other dragonborns have some sort of scarring or some sort of very ruffian sort of look to them, gruff and rough, and a lot of scales and dragon face, right? A bit intimidating. But the captain, our lovely Torik Kokora, he is most certainly not like that. His scales, and I'm sorry for not telling you guys at the very start, is light blue, and he has this vest of wine red with golden roses on them, decorating all over, covering his upper body, and the lower body is just a pair of slacks, basically. Yes, you approach Torik, and immediately he looks to you, to your flowers, and then gives you a look like, you're killing it, babe.
How long have you guys been here on this boat?
On this boat? You mean the live dante?
Yeah,
Oh, we built this boat just the other week, actually. I set my boys to it, and they...
week?
Oh yeah, the other week. We wanted to partake in the race, and my boys, they had been training for so long. You know, we're a mercenary group, usually, anyhow. But we saw an opportunity here, and we wanted to partake, so we built the boat. They don't really know how to build boats, so we had to kidnap a couple people, but you know.
sweet. Would you like some?
What's that?
You'll know once you try.
Are you actually handing him a reefer right now?
Is Dragonborn safe?
Dragonborn.
Okay, you know what? Because he doesn't have any lips, he sort of tries to take a drag, but it just sips out from his teeth and his wide jaw. And it's like, tastes kind of funny. Are you supposed to enjoy the smoke, or it's not tobacco, is it? No.
No, it's like a plant, but it's hard to pronounce the name, so I never
Ah.
learned it.
Oh, okay, I see. So, you guys, I assume you know what this race is all about? Where we're heading right
I
now?
have no idea.
That's fine, darling, that's fine. I can explain it for you and whomever else might be wondering. So, right now we're just heading out for the first clue. There's a series of islands and coves and whatnot that the race normally takes place in. It's a map, but sort of not a map. Most sailors know of the general area, and it's just up to every crew to start looking for clues. And the clues leads to other clues, which leads to other clues, and at the end we find a totem. If we are the crew that returns back to the cove with the totem, we reach the journey's end, as it was. Do you understand that? Did you get that?
Wait till we get a totem.
Okay. That's a good girl right there. That's it. Wow.
So, like, where is the nearest of this island? Is that...
Oh, it shouldn't be far from here. Usually you can see it from atop the cliffs. Yeah. And he's calling out for that Dragonborn in the mast. Torbeck! And Torbeck, who's up in the mast, looks back to his captain. And he's, at this point, he has sort of straggled the masts with his legs, thick, freaking scaly legs, and the rest of his upper body is like just looking out, freaking stout and amazing. And if he had hair, it would be going like Fabio. Freaking, yeah, he's a looker, all right. I mean, it's not the same as Torek himself, but Torbeck, as was the name of this Dragonborn, sure is a looker, all right. Anyhow, no land so far, Captain, no land at all. And Torek looks back at you. Oh, you heard the man. There is no land so far, but it should be coming up real soon.
So wait, at least 1 hour away from it here.
Oh, half an hour maybe, right, Torbeck? Right, Captain.
So what do you guys usually do to like kill the time?
Wrestle mostly. Yeah.
Okay.
And immediately there's a couple of Dragonborns who are like, wrestle? Hey, do you want to wrestle, bro? And they sort of just get to it. And another one just comes up with a bucket of oil and starts pouring it on the guys, and they start wrestling all glistening in the sun.
Sure. I could watch this for days.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry, viewers, but just so you know, the last session we played was very serious, and we had a lot of fun fighting a lot of enemies and stuff.
Don't believe it.
It was very serious, okay? It was no gay Dragonborns or anything, and this is not usually something I do.
You did this.
I did this. I did not write this, but whatever. Yeah.
Chandrell is happy. That's...
Yeah. And Torek sort of takes her under his metaphorical wing and like stands beside her and sort of like talks to Chanterelle a bit about the sea and how you can see on the waves over there how the wind is blowing and yeah. And is Chanterelle listening, or he's taking a liking to her?
She's just like touching his scales because they feel funny when she's kind of high.
Yeah, I know I did this.
And
Wait, does scoring, like, is scoring the same as just, you know what, I think I figured it out. Yeah.
I love that for you.
Could you, do you want to roll against his sort of, what's the...
What skill is this?
I can't remember what it's called. Persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Again.
Oh, no, what is it when you're trying to teach someone about stuff?
Teach someone.
Yeah, teach someone about stuff.
Is that a roll you can make?
Yeah.
I think so. It's in another game that I used to play. You know what? You just keep on listening to him.
Yeah, happily. She's happy to be in his vicinity.
I mean,
Sorry for all the
I would
fuss,
roll
but-
animal handling for that.
Then she will score for sure. She knows how to take care of an animal.
Did I mention how the ventilation turned off at 5 and it's currently...
I have +7.
Too much.
Sorry about all the pseudo-gay fraternation
Stop apologizing.
stuff.
Never apologize.
Did you
for
want to
D&D.
ask anything?
Yeah, I basically was trying to imply a short rest.
Yes.
Thank you.
Short rest for everybody. Go ahead.
I don't
Don't
have
need
to
it.
rest.
I'm
Ayo.
not tired.
Yeah. I'm not apologizing to you guys as much as I'm apologizing to them.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Hey, you did this.
Hello, all 10 of you.
Oh, come on. No, that's fair. Yeah. Hi, Mom. I did this.
My mom wants it.
Yeah, I will most definitely. I'm like, if I were a stripper, I would call my mom like, Mom, I got a job, come over. Yeah, she's so proud of me.
That's good. That's nice.
Anyway,
I
You're
would dare
sure-
you.
Have I gotten a score? That's all I'm
dare
supposed to
you.
Are we
know.
gay?
No more details.
I heard that too.
I heard that. I for sure heard that.
give me a deception. No, what's it called?
Deception?
I can't remember what it's
They have to-
called.
they have to-
Persuasion is...
Insight. Give me insight.
Inside.
Oh,
Oh god. Oh no!
Oh, yeah, she's probably real close to scoring.
It's a
Yeah,
6.
It's like, oh
She's-
god, oh god, oh no.
she's probably real close to scoring.
That's horrible.
Torek is cheering on his mateys as they keep wrestling on the.
your man's gonna try to notice Chanterelle trying to score, and he's gonna be the wingman. He's gonna try to help her.
Go ahead. But you can't build upon that role. You would have to do something new.
Yeah. I'll scooch over and I'll say, you know, she's pretty good, you know.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed that. Yeah. She knows her stuff about boats and nautical things.
Yeah, she's charming too.
Charming, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, most certainly, yeah. And she knows how to dress well as well. You know what? I don't meet a lot of... Oh, sorry, is that elf or is it... I don't want to
Yeah, it's a wood elf.
misrace you. A wood elf. Oh, I don't know a lot of wood elves, but those I have met, they just don't know how to dress properly.
Well, she knocks it out of the park, if you know what I mean.
I know, right?
Oh, thank you guys.
Who's gonna wink?
And Torek sort of leans in and...
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want, we could go.
Are you guys like a thing?
I'm sorry.
Are you two like a thing?
Not necessarily, he just came aboard and played with my semen.
I mean, to each their own.
They're
You did not.
Yeah, right.
You're all
My semen
well,
are
ready to go.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, look, she's a fine lass. This one, you should pay more attention to her.
Right.
Yeah.
She's... Sorry, is she dangerous or is there something I should know about
Dangerous?
her?
No. She's the most beautiful woman you've seen in your life. This is your opportunity, man. You should take it.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, man. You spend some more time with her.
In the purpose of...
Getting to know her, of course, and then, of course, getting laid.
Ah. Right, I think we got off the wrong... the wrong foot here. This is not really a swinger sort of boat, whatever.
Oh, you don't do that stuff?
Look, an island.
Yes!
Land ahoy! Thank God.
I try it.
You come upon a very small island. No, wait. It's kind of large. Actually, it stretches out behind what you see at first. Almost, what would you say, a sort of cigar shape? Like oblong, sort of. Christ, no, I know what I did. Sorry. No, it's egg-shaped. Let's say it's egg-shaped, yeah. And you start going about the island. As you approach it, you don't go to lay by it. This longship can most definitely go up on the shores even, but so far, you're sort of just going about it, going around it, crossing the waves, waiting for the wind, and you can see a lot of the Dragonborns doing their job properly by scouting. And they're like a pack of stray dogs seeing a butcher walking down the street, smelling of meat, and looking sort of bloody still in his work clothes. And they all stop to look, and they're waiting for something, as it almost appears. And Torek is abruptly sort of stopped. He stopped talking to Chanterelle for a bit, and he sort of went off in his thoughts. And they're all waiting to see something. And there it is. You come to an island. Sorry, not an island. You're at the island. You come to a cave. An opening within the rocks, within the island itself, almost formed like a sheath, almost a bit too perfect. And it looks just big enough to fit the entirety of the ship. Within the cave itself, you can see, as far as the daylight will reflect off the seawater, that it stretches on inwards, almost like a port in of itself. And at the far end, as you come up right in front of it, you can see a small... what's the word? Cottage, I suppose? Like a small house, way in there in the cave. And a few of the Dragonborn immediately look to Torek, their captain, and they're expecting a order to be barked out. And Torek is still standing there a bit... suspicious, almost. Wondering what to do. And he looks to Chanterelle. Say, Chanterelle, how are your swimming skills?
Oh, they're amazing. I can turn into anything.
Oh,
Like an
anything?
animal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Where did you learn to... sorry. Good. Could you perhaps, you and your friends there, go and scout that cave for us? I have an inclination that in that cave, there's this small house. You can see it right there before we... Yeah, okay, it's disappearing now, but there's a small house within the cave. And if you go there, within that house, there might be a clue. And we want to know about it, but I don't want to go too near this island necessarily with a boat. It's not known to be very boat-friendly necessarily. And before you or anyone else make any decisions, I want you to know that with your passive perception, provided it's higher than 11 or higher, you can see all around that there are a few ships over there and a few more on the horizon. There is one ship coming over this way, but they're ways off still. Yeah, the hunt is on. So, your decision, please.
Am I still charmed?
You are most certainly charmed, yes. The wrestling is over, by the way. You don't have to stand there anymore.
Are you
took over the whole oil duty, and you're standing there with the spoon, just waiting for people to start. Like, you guys, what happened? Where did you stop?
I'm suspicious of this.
Suspicion, yes, very good.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
Get rid of you, Chanterelle, please. You know me, I would never do that. But I need your abilities, that's all. And my men, they are not very good swimmers. My seamen, you see, they don't normally get very far in the water. They never really learn how to swim. Yeah.
Yeah, so he technically told us to go and swim there, right?
Yes, he's asking at least Chanterelle to scout the island.
Yeah,
the
I'm
cave.
already swimming.
Oh. Why? I don't. Are you guys?
Charmed. I have to listen.
Oh, I keep forgetting. God, sorry.
Boy, the chat's gonna love this.
Chat. We're not live, are we?
Charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature.
Yes. Thank you very much. Melfin is already in the water, doing strokes, and the Dragonborn are very much cheering him on. Go on, bro! You can do it! Do the thing! Swim! Come on! Do I read this right? That you're still on the boat?
Yes. I am not jumping ship. I'm wearing
on the boat.
very heavy armor.
Just so you know, Melton sucks at this.
I have turned into like a medium-sized octopus, and I've jumped into the water.
Okay, yeah.
'Cause I don't want him to go by himself.
Since you suck and your passive perception was what, 12?
13.
13, okay. You did not see that the octopus left the boat and started following you. So there's just this large, I presume, octopus at your heels, waiting for you to not drown, but actually reach the island. Tell us, are you going for the cave or are you going for the shore?
He pointed the cave, I go to the cave.
Very well. Could you give me an athletics, please?
Yeah, I was about to check what actually it does.
Yeah, I think it is. Acrobatics is more like physical arts and stuff, right? Something like that.
Be bad. 7.
The waves are rough, and below the water you encounter not one but several rocks and let's say shallow reefs of sorts, and you knock yourself about. What armor are you wearing?
Studded leather.
Oh, right, I completely forgot to give you, let's roll with it. Everybody, just let's roll with the armor that we have on right now. Studded leather.
It's not like I can wear anything better.
No, forget about it. Studded leather, you take a few hits, sure, but it's not really enough to knock you, what's that, 15 AC, right? Yeah, it's not really enough to give you any damage, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
You reach the cave, but it takes a while, and you are very tired as you get there. I'm not giving you any exhaustion. I'm not giving you any points in that, but as far as anyone is concerned at the table, you are very tired. The cave is not very dark at all. It's actually quite bright, as the daylight, with the sun nigh high in the sky, is very much reaching in by the blue water and casting shadows of the waves all over.
I should mention I have devil eyes, so I see perfectly in darkness.
Then this is just a very pleasant experience for you as soon as you find footing. And there is some footing to be had at the edges of the cave as it snakes its way into the bedrock that the island is set upon. You actually give me another athletics. I want to know how easy it is for you to traverse the cave.
4.
You don't traverse the cave. You stay in the water and sort of just follow the sides and just start trampa vatten.
Pushing water? Like...
Pushing water, yeah. Just trying to stay afloat.
Did that knock some sense into my charmed effect?
You know what? Sure. It's a bit hard to be horny when you're in such a situation, I guess. That's metagaming. That's metagaming. I don't know if you were horny. That's not up to me. But you're no longer charmed.
Good.
However, you are a bit scared because there was just an octopus brushing against your leg.
Ah, wonderful.
What do the octopus do?
Another
What do them
day
things
multiplied.
do?
Yeah.
Another meltdown.
Yeah.
I am keeping a lookout for his safety.
Yes.
Mainly,
Yes.
but also.
I cast like try to cast barely.
I'm just blocking with my tentacles. I can't scream. You just see bubbles coming out as I'm trying to.
Any noise within the cave is very much amplified by the acoustics
It's
of
just
this.
bubbling because I can't speak.
Okay. Yeah, you guys fuss about in the water. You make some noise, and the door to this place opens.
Oh,
How far are we from the hut, basically?
you're on the boat.
You guys are on the boat.
Yeah, how
These-
far from the hut is that?
Yes. Having entered the cave, you made yourself. You made it halfway through the cave, and that is, let's say, how long is a ship? Let's say 40 feet, approximately. You made into the cave, so you have about 40 feet left onto this a bit of a ridge where this little cottage is set. Upon which now stands a man who looks to you guys with wild eyes. He does not look very healthy.
Healthy or friendly?
Both.
Huh.
I mean, he's not looking mean or anything. He just looks very intimidated, not intimidating.
Help!
And he sort of stands there, and he's very skinny, dressed in rags all over, hair wild, the beard wild, eyes wide and almost a bit yellowish, but with a dark center, giving you the impression of almost demon eyes, and you would know. But he's not a fiend. Oh, actually, he is a fiend. Yeah, sure, why not? He's a fiend. He's a blue fiend because water, blue. He's a fiend now. And he stands there. Doesn't do anything.
Do I recognize him as a fiend?
Yeah, sure. I mean, he's blue and he has horns, so
Okay, so something is touching my leg,
yes.
and there's a fiend on the
Yeah, yeah.
on the bridge. What did I do to deserve this?
Yes. And do any guys?
I just try to go in the direction that's like the nearest footing that I can find.
Yeah. And let's say for purpose of this episode being a bit over, that you find your footing closer to the hut, but this fiend is just almost shaking, waiting for you to come up to him. Does fiends have beards? I feel like they should have.
They could, I guess.
He has a beard anyway.
Decide now.
It's like Japanese people. You never really
So-
see them with beards, but you know they can have them, right? Is that racist? I feel like that's not racist.
No, but such a weird comment.
No, it's just... Okay, I guess that's fair. You know what? That's the end of this episode. We'll see you in the next one.
Hey, bye-bye.
Right. I need a drink. So,
I need more pizza.
I-
Anybody get some booze?
I need a strong drink.